What's up, good people? This Byron back with another live here to talk about wholesale and real estate, getting started in real estate. If you're looking to do something different, you're looking to get out of your 9 to 5, you're looking to free up more of your time, sick of doing what you're doing, or you just want to get involved in real estate, interested in building wealth, interested in finding discounted properties, you're in the right spot. I think, me personally, I think that wholesaling is like the foundation of this real estate game, man. You got to be able to find deals, man. You got to be able to find deals, and that's what we do with wholesale, man. We find good deals. We find good deals. You buy good deals. You make good money. That's just the way it is. No matter what you're doing in real estate, you have got to find deals, right? That's the key, man. You got to buy it right, man. You make money, you lose money when you buy the property. So you got to make sure you're buying good deals. Rich is in the building, man. What's going on, Rich? Rich is in the building, man. He is in the building. Um, but yeah, man. So I figured I'd jump back in this thing, man, um, to talk to y'all, see what y'all got going on today, man. Um, I'm just here going through all my stuff, um, trying to make sure I got a property supposed to close next Monday, and then I got a property supposed to close that next Tuesday. So, man, you gotta stay on top of these attorneys' offices, man. You gotta stay on top of the attorneys' offices. You gotta stay on top of the sellers, stay on top of the buyers. Man, people just you gotta make sure people doing what they're supposed to be doing, man. So, but yeah, man, it'd be a lot of moving parts when it comes to um, not just wholesaling, but you trying to run a wholesale company, like you're trying to do the whole deal. It's a lot of moving parts, but how do you do one deal? That's, you know, a lot easier, right? You're talking about you need to talk to more people, right? Just in general, more people who need to sell their property, right? Um, and then you need to talk to more people who just are interested. You need to talk to more people who are wholesaling. You need to talk to more people who are interested in buying property. So just talking to more people, letting them know what you're trying to get into, what you're trying to do, it just helps build the connections, right? You're not going to get anywhere by just sitting by yourself, watching random videos and not taking no action. That's not the way to do it. So you got to make sure that you are talking to people, property owners, other wholesalers, investors, people who are actually looking to buy property, um, and then taking action, man. You know what I'm saying? You can sit around all day not take no action. You know, it ain't gonna be nothing. What's going on, TDB? What's going on, man? Rod Jones, what's up, man? But yeah, man. So you got to take action, man. You sit around, you watch all day long, man. I watched for 8 years of watching, right? I was working, I was a teacher. I watched for 8 years while other people was taking action and doing stuff. I watched for years, man. And just sitting around watching, man, is really not going to do anything for you. You got to get out there and not be afraid to talk to people, right? Still a TTP, still talking to people, man. People got all this other stuff they want to use to try to replace themselves when it comes to talking to people. But the more people that you talk to, interact with, what's up, Jake, man? Jake in the building, Jake OG. So the more people you interact with, the more people you potentially going to run into who need to sell a house, right? The more people you run into who need to sell a house, the more likely you're able to get a deal. You need to talk to more people interested in buying houses, right? That way you got a buyer waiting when you do run into somebody who need to sell. So Ron Jones says, I'm taking action tomorrow, meeting the seller. Might be first deal on the contract. Man, that's what's up, man. That's huge, dude. That's huge. Say meet with the seller Man, I tell you a funny thing about me with a seller, man. I met with a bunch of sellers, and like because I didn't know what I was doing. They probably was deals, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was meeting with sellers. I was lying to the sellers, and like I was gonna buy the property, and deals just kept falling through, falling through, falling through, falling through, falling through. Right. But then I met this guy just shipped, and I actually brought him the first time I met the property on the seller when actually did my first deal, which I probably shouldn't have. I didn't know if I should have done that or not. Because he could have snaked me. I didn't have it under contract or anything. I probably should have went over there and looked at it, got it locked up, brought him over, and then did it like that. But it still all worked out. You know what I'm saying? Jake said, "Yo, what's on, man? Um, Real estate muscle, what's up, man? Real estate muscle always making moves. What's up?" So Ron says a fire damage house though. Don't know if I should get it under contract. Lock it up, Ron. I'm telling you, if you don't lock it up, somebody else is gonna lock it up. I'm telling you, somebody else gonna lock it up. That's kind of what's going on, man. If you don't lock it up, somebody else gonna lock it up, and then they gonna find a buyer and get it sold. So yeah, man, lock that junk up, man. What you need to be doing right now is trying to find somebody who might be interested in fire damage properties, right? I actually know a guy for real. I don't know where it is, Ron, but I know a guy that specifically worked with fire damage buyers. So yeah, I don't know where it is, but I just thought about that. This guy told me that's what he was doing. He was working with a guy he was working with a guy who was finding fire damage properties, and he was finding buyers for the guy who was finding fire damage properties. So yeah. I mean, if you need any help with that, hit me up. I'll just give you his contact. If you can use him, yeah, use him. But anyways, so Tay and Dre, what's going on, man? Breath of fresh air, what's up? Ron says, yeah, same thing. I'm saying I'll still lock it up. Yeah, dude, lock that trash up. Yo, you got any experience in land? I do. I just closed like 3 land deals here recently. So I got a little bit, but it's not a lot different than houses. That's why I thought about like I actually did do a land deal, but it's not different. There was no difference in doing that land and doing houses. There was zero difference. He might not be able to the house in Quebec. Oh man, the house in Quebec. Oh man, it's crazy. You in Canada. That's crazy. I don't know if he got anybody out there in Canada. In the north. Say we the north, dude. Nah, I don't know if he got anybody there. Wolf of Wall Street in the building, man. Wolf of Wall Street, what's going on, man? But yeah, I don't know if we got anybody in Quebec for sure. So I don't know. So you wholesaling in Canada, or Ron? You from Canada? How did you get the wholesaling in Quebec? I'm guessing that you're from the area, right? Or at least somewhere in Canada. And I haven't heard of too many people wholesaling in Canada. I guess it's a thing. Andy, what's going on? Tate Dre says there was one difference, man. There's no emotions connected. Hold on. Yeah, right. Well, sometimes there is emotions connected because sometimes people get a lot of land be inherited. So a lot of times, people inherited land from their parents that maybe been passed down through generations and stuff like that. So maybe, but I do understand what you're saying. More than likely, there's emotions involved, but yeah, I think you're right. They're more willing to let that land go for sure. So, cookie cutter, man. Is it an infill lot? Is it? Do you have something? Is it an infill lot? Is it a big? Is it bunch of acres, or what are we talking about when you're dealing with land, man? Because infill lots, are different buyers than what you're gonna have. You got like 100 acres or something crazy like that. So it just depends, man, on what it is. Man, I ran into so many people. So many people hit me up talking about different stuff that they do. That's why I be thinking, like, oh man, this dude told me this. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to connect people. Yeah, wholesaling in Canada is a thing. Oh, dang, I didn't know that. I was in Laval, Quebec, which is near Montreal. I did not know that wholesaling in Canada was like a real thing. I'd imagine that it could be a thing, but I never heard of anybody wholesaling in Canada. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a lot of people wholesaling. I even heard of like investors buying in Canada, doing rental properties in Canada, even commercial stuff in Canada, but I haven't heard wholesalers in Canada. I haven't heard that. Jax, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, I just haven't heard of wholesalers in Canada for sure. So I don't know, man. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like a plan, man. I mean, I'd imagine it will work out just like here in the States. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more than 0.5 acres. I work with developers, builders. I get buyers first, and it's cookie cutter from there. Yeah, no doubt, man. Didn't think it was possible until I came by someone who's done various deals and not flipping houses. Dude, wholesaling, I'm going to say this right now, dude. I flip houses, I wholesale real estate. Wholesaling is better than flipping. At least for me, unless you just enjoy it, unless you just love being out there and doing this, that, and the third. It's like, man, whoa, my brother here, what's going on, Gotti? On Gotti, what's up, man? But yeah, unless you just like flipping, you just want to do that kind of stuff, man, you could just wholesale the deal and make your money. And Jared Norton said this, man. Jared Norton, you don't know who Jared Norton is, you need to Google that guy. But Jared Norton says, you could do all this other stuff. You could flip, you could do commercial, you could do Airbnb, you could do all this other stuff. But you have to keep your printing press going. And your printing press is wholesaling real estate. It just prints money, print money, right? All you got to do is keep the lead flow going. As long as you keep your lead flow going, and as long as you're attacking the leads, somebody will be interested in selling. You will put them under contract. You will find a buyer, and you will make money, and that will print money. Print. Right? That's what you call it. You call it the printing press. Like Lil Wayne, you got a money printer. Yeah, man. You gotta that wholesaling is a money printer, man. It just keep printing money, dude. What's going on, big dog? Hey, man, that deal in Tennessee is what's going on for real, though. We need to get that seller need to get up out of the hospital, man. So we got this deal in Tennessee. We got locked up. We got a couple of buyers interested in it, but the seller messed around and got in the hospital. So, shoot, we hoping. Well, first of all, we hoping he okay. Secondly, we just got to keep the deal together, because sometimes people get in the hospital, you trying to make sure they're okay, they kind of get lost in their situation, and they say no, the whole deal fall apart. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to stay attached, man. You have to check on people. That's another thing, man. It's like you have to build that relationship, constantly checking in on people. People really do appreciate that, man. And they see you when you're constantly checking in on them, making sure they're good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm only planning on doing for the next coming years. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not saying that's the only thing you got to do, but that's the thing that continues to print. And it changes, but it's not like other things is so dependent on the other variables because with wholesaling is only depending on real estate changing hands, and real estate constantly changes hands. And bad markets and good markets and unpredictable markets, real estate real estate will still change hands. People will move. People constantly move. So that wholesaling real estate, it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. It becomes more of a constant than that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's so tragic. Hope the best for them. Yeah, no doubt, man. Hope he good. I estimate the ARV to be around 500,000. It's 200,000 a reasonable offer. That's what I got in mind. Yeah, sound like a reasonable offer, man. 200,000 sound pretty reasonable. Um, yeah, no, I would say that. I mean, if they're 200,000, if you think the ARV is 500 and you got them at 200,000, you need to lock them up. And then you can go get you a buyer. So, man, he said he got surgery today at 2. Oh, shoot. Dude got surgery another hour and 40 minutes, hour and 45 minutes, something like that. It's crazy. Hopefully everything go well though, man. Hopefully everything go well. We may should have got the phone number to his next closest relative out there, mug. I mean, you never know, because we had a dude like that, man. I think something happened to him, and it was like we couldn't get a hold of him. We couldn't get a hold of nobody because all we had is his phone number. And then eventually somebody answered his phone. We knew he was in bad shape. We didn't know he was going to pass away. So he ended up passing away. And we ended up eventually getting, I think, like his girlfriend number. But the girlfriend didn't have no authority with the property. So it was like, man, we needed somebody else's number. We didn't have it. Deal fell apart. We couldn't get a hold of them. So, and then by the time we got a hold of them, they was like in a big family fight and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what he wants for it yet. Okay. Though, was thinking about asking him first to get an idea of what he wants. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. It became like a probate situation, but the family was fighting over the property, and the people that was in charge end up saying like, "I'll never sell it. I won't sell this property. I'll never sell," all that stuff. So ended up, deal just kind of fell apart. You know what I'm saying? Stuff, we just put them out follow up. Some people that would just follow up on, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I mean, the follow up game is crucial, man. You just gotta keep at it, man. That's all it is, man. You gotta get your leads and stay consistently following up. Stay after them, stay after them, stay after them, stay after them. And that's the key, man. The key is always be talking to people, just keep talking to people, property owners, property buyers, and other wholesalers, right? As you keep talking to people, you're going to be straight. So, whew. Goodness gracious. Damn. But yeah, man, I just wanted to pop in here to see how everybody was doing, man. I'm actually, this is the follow-up business. Oh yeah, definitely follow-up business. I'm actually on Sunday at 8:30. I'm going back. I used to host these like free classes where I would show people how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know, I was a teacher, stopped teaching to start doing this. And like now, my big thing that I want to do now is teach other people how to do it. Because there's other people that was in a situation like me. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't take no action. So it's like there's other people who can do this. There's other people who need their time back. There's other people who need their life changed. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to help at least, even if I only just help one person out of doing all this, it's going to be a win for me. I want to be able to help somebody else do what I did. I just don't want to do it. And it's like, well, I did it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to teach U.S. history, to kids. I couldn't imagine if I would have taught all these kids this. How many kids would have benefited if I would have just taught them the real estate stuff that I know? Like, dude, they would be light years ahead. So, yeah, man, I want to just teach people, how I do this. So, yeah, it's a free class, man, that I'm doing on Sunday at 8:30. So, um, and I don't even think you signed up yet. I have to send out some so people can sign up. I'm trying to go live here, like throughout the week, and then just remind people on Sunday. It's going to be like a webinar. I'll screencast. I'll show y'all exactly the websites, exactly all the stuff that we do, the exact paperwork, all the real examples, all that stuff to try to show people, hey, look, this is how you do it. These are the best ways. This is the sauce. This is the formula to cook you up a deal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a true blessing. We need more people like this. Hey, I mean, there's a lot more people like that, man. It's just, you got to keep searching and finding them. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of people out there that's doing good, man. You just gotta find them, or the good people just gotta be willing to come out and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like me. It's like I struggle to, make sure that I'm out here trying to help other people, trying to take what I've done. I've been able to quit my 9 to 5, build me a new house, send my kids to private school, all this different stuff, buy my mom a house, retire my wife, like all this stuff I've been able to do. It's like, do you just chill on that? It's like, but it's like, nah, man, you need to get back out there and really, impact. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing here if you're not impacting others? What are you doing? So, speaking of others, man, Cass, my guy, man, what's going on, Cass, man? Cass in the building. What's up, man? I think I saw your message, guy. I meant to respond to you, man. I am doing Facebook ads too right now. Facebook ads work a lot like PPL, man. Honestly, I'm still debating. You know what I'm saying? It's like they about the same. It kind of just depends on which flavor you like. They like, they both milkshakes. Do you like strawberry or vanilla? You know what I'm saying? Which one you like? Like, ain't nothing special about either one of them, I don't think. It just depends on which one you like. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, but it's so limited. That's why everybody likes this. Get a crazy following most of the time. Yeah, well, we'll see. And here in Quebec is French, so I will be communicating with the seller in French. Oh man, this dude, man, y'all wow, dead man speaking French, man. I actually, when I was teaching, I had a group of kids that was from France. They had moved to the States, man. So yeah, man. I don't know if they was either from France. I know they'd be going back to France, but I think they might be from, like, I don't know, Ivory Coast or somewhere like that. But they be going back to France a lot. So maybe they from France and they got people in the Ivory Coast. I don't know. So I have never heard of them going to no darn Canada though. Oh man. But anyways, dude, I appreciate everybody who came through, man. Tay and Dre, Ron, appreciate you coming through, man. Quest, Zay, my brother coming through, man. On Gotti, Greg, appreciate you coming through, man. Jax came through. My guy Rich came through. Cass came through. Breath of Fresh Air came through. Appreciate you. Jake came through. Real Estate Muscle came through, man. Appreciate everybody who came through. Wolf of Wall Street. Appreciate all y'all. If you have questions, need anything, let me know. Need anything, reach out to me, man. I'm here for you. So until next time. Be back tomorrow. I might even go live late on the night. I'll definitely be back tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.